Right, here's a quick video, Dad, to show you what is happening. Move that out of the way. This taper in here, see the keyway, sits on this taper. This is the new piece, and it has this tiny little keyway in it. You can see already this is badly distorted and damage on it. This keyway hole is already getting damaged. This is a new piece, and we've measured this, and this is perfectly square and centered. We've done that with the dial gauge. This is the old one that was snapped. Somebody has in the past has tried to weld this up together. This is not square, it's all over the place, and you can see the keyway here very badly damaged. Now there's a similar size keyway to this as the drive into the implement at the front, and that's snapped off, sheared through completely. So these keyways are nowhere near capable of taking the pounding. Right, now the problem that we have at the moment is that this is not square, even though the shaft is. This has been distorted at some point on this face where I'm touching. This bit here is still round, but the diameter across there is 1.1 millimeters greater than the diameter here. That's a very significant change. And you can see, I don't know if you can see clearly, the damage to the keyway. It's been torn through as a consequence of the lateral load that was put on this, presumably the same lateral load that snapped this originally back in the day. Now all of this was caused by the original shaft being bent. Now the problem that I've got is one of fundamental scale, and that is that is a standard Agri 6 spline 1 3/8, and that's the size of the shaft that goes into the implement, and we're trying to drive it using this with this tiny little keyway. Put that on top, you can see the difference in the scale. Okay, so that's fundamentally, this is not up to the job. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the old one, I'm going to machine this off completely, I'll weld a plate on and then put it in a lathe, face the plate off and mount that on it centered, so that this will be down here. That will be my input. I'll have a new clutch unit from a standard PTO clutch unit, and then that should prove to be a more robust solution. But in the meantime, I'm going to play about by putting a bead of weld, TIG bead of weld in here, and then hand file it until I get the unit square.